Welcome.
Yes. Well, wow. Oddly timed.
Well, come. Do it already.
We will meet again soon.
I didn't like how you said that, Duke.
No.
That was not appropriate. Okay. I need to rant. Because if anybody's watching this and has seen that we have not posted an episode in, like, close to a month, it's because in a past life, like, I must have fucked with, like, a gypsy or, like, a witch or something, because I've been eternally cursed with technical problems on my computer. Like, for the past... It seems like... Oh, I mean, dude, how many times have I bitched at you about all the computer problems that I've been having for, like, I don't know, it seems like the past year and a half or so.
Yeah, and we've lost like a dozen episodes.
Uh-oh. No thank you. Are you... No, we've lost... Oh, god damn it. So, I mean, even when we first did DPS Ultra, like 9 years ago, we lost like 4 or 5 episodes because of technical problems. And, I mean, you know, it's computer shit, like, it's bound to happen. But since we restarted DPS Ultra, I think we've legitimately lost like 9 or 10 episodes.
Yeah.
For one reason or another. Like, first, I was having... My computer was crashing, like, just randomly. Like, I had no way to, like... I still don't know for sure if what I did actually, like, fixed my computer. I just uninstalled the graphics driver and then rebooted my computer into safe mode and then, like, reinstalled it, and it hasn't crashed since.
Yeah, that's probably what it was, because the errors you were sending me were definitely, like, kernel level.
Yeah, they were, like, something to do with drivers, and I was like... For anybody wondering, I'm not exaggerating. I was, like, texting Chris, like, weekly, being like, dude, you know more about computers than I do. What the fuck do I do? And he was, like, I would send him, like, crash reports, and he'd be like, oh, it's something driver-related. And I would update all my drivers. I would make sure Windows was updated. I even reinstalled Windows, and it still didn't fix it. And so eventually I was just like, you know, one thing I haven't tried is I haven't tried, like,
What have you done to my daughter?
I don't...
Inside voices, Lady D. But anyway, and I was like, the one thing I haven't tried was reinstalling the graphics driver. And I was like, what the fuck do I have to lose? And so I was just going to, like, reinstall it. But I was like, I'm going to try booting into safe mode, see if that happens to do anything. And I don't know if that actually, like, did it or not. But
Yeah, it has to be it.
It hasn't crashed since, so, and I have no real wood to knock on, so hopefully we don't crash in the middle of this episode. But basically, my computer kept crashing. There is an issue with, I updated OBS, which apparently is a cardinal sin, according to Stephanie, which completely fucked up our recording, like, setup, to where OBS was not getting Chris's audio. To the point where we recorded one session close to 3 hours, if I remember correctly. And we lost, like, 2 episodes of Choo Choo Charles. We lost an episode of Resident Evil 4. We lost an episode of Hellish Quartet. And, I can't remember if we played...
Hellish Court, yeah.
Or Hellish Court, I mean, yeah. Which we should play that again, because that game fucking ruled.
The game's so good.
Yeah, we, like... I mean, none of you will ever see it, but, like, we were playing it for, like, 20 minutes, and then we would be like, okay, one more game, and then we do one more game, and be like, okay, one more game, and then we did that for another, like, 15 minutes. Like, that's how fun that game was.
What the hell?
But...
So good.
I know, right, Ethan? But anyway, and so, the most recent session that we had, apparently Discord put out an update that fucked with NVIDIA GPUs and lowered their clock speed by 200 megahertz. And I didn't know about that. And so when we were recording, which oddly enough, oh, Jesus Christ. oddly enough, as we were recording, the games looked and ran fine.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah, like there was no frame rate loss, there was no, like, nothing, which is why I didn't think anything of it, and as I was monitoring OBS, it wasn't, like, lagging, it wasn't, like, nothing was wrong with it. And so we did an hour-and-a-half long episode of Signalis, which that was a great fucking episode also. God damn it. Like, there were cool puzzles, there were a couple puzzles where, like, both Chris and I had to, like, put our, like, brains together to try and figure them out, which is what you want in a puzzle game. And then we played last Monday, which... the updated version, that is. What? Hello? Oh, God. Which we played that game, like, twice now, and neither of them have been usable. So I think that game's cursed. And so, like...
I mean, that game is cursed, but...
Well, yeah. But you know what I mean. And so, we finished recording, and I'm like talking to Chris. I'm like, all right, dude, I'll hit you up next week. And then I go to... And so I go to edit the episodes, and no joke, they're both running at like 1 frame a second. And I was like, what the fuck? And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I need to restart my computer or something like that. And so I restart my computer, and same thing. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe Vegas needs to be updated. And Vegas is up to date. And I'm like, okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe my graphics driver needs to be updated. And so, God damn it. And so I check NVIDIA's website, and I see that there is a driver update, but, and I'm like looking at the patch notes, and it's like, okay, well, you know, game-ready driver for whatever the fuck. And then one of the notes is fixes bug with Discord that lowers clock speed on certain NVIDIA GPUs. And I was like, what? And so I downloaded the update, and I did like a little test recording, and I recorded for like 5 minutes, and it ran 60 frames per second, like, no problems. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And so, basically, long story short, because normally what I do, like, before we record is, like, so I can make sure that, like, we can start recording, stop recording in, like, a reasonable amount of time, so I'm not wasting Chris's time. I'll turn my computer on, like, probably about 15, 20 minutes before we're set to record. And I'll get OBS started, Discord started, make sure that the game that we're playing is, you know, up to date and whatnot. And usually I'll check to see if there's any driver updates. But this one particular day, I didn't. And the thing that pisses me off was the day that we recorded, where we lost Signalis in last Monday, was the day that NVIDIA put that driver update out. And so had I just fucking looked, we wouldn't have lost those 2 episodes. But because I didn't fucking look because I was petting my dog or something, we lost those episodes. Anyway, rant over. Fucking hate technology, dude. I swear to technology and cars. I hate both.
They do get fucked up a lot.
Yes, they do. Hello. You know, she could very easily just, like, look slightly to her left and see Ethan's big fat head, like, peeking into her window.
I regret
Or even in the
to
mirror
that
she's looking
Ethan
into.
Winters has
Or that.
escaped that fool Heisenberg.
Or even in her just periphery.
Yeah, I mean, when she walked over,
because
she could have
he is
seen
in
me.
my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him...
I'm right here.
No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony.
The
I won't-
ceremony.
We're attending the turkey trot.
Uh-oh.
To
Wow.
hell with the ceremony! That man will pay for what he's done.
Boy, I sure hope she doesn't step on me. Boy, that be unfortunate. I should probably heal.
Let me just dump some vinegar in my hand.
It's how he wards off the vampire ladies. I do.
It looks like he's dumping a red stripe on his hand.
We were all called by Mother Miranda to decide the fate of the child's father. Just thinking of that family meeting makes me shudder. To think I'm treated like a sister to those miscreants, especially Heisenberg. That riffraff wouldn't know proper manners if they slapped him in the face. I would have sliced him to ribbons if Mother hadn't stopped me. Why does she treat me the same as them? She gave me this castle, obedient daughters, everlasting life, did she not? Am I not her favorite? Am I not special? I need a drink. That's what I say about, my mom, too.
That dang Heisenberg and his uncertainty principle.
Yeah.
Oh, but, so...
Oh
I
yeah,
went to-
and then after that, Chris he went to a freaking cool-ass place.
Yeah, I spent the weekend at the Stanley Hotel.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Hold that thought, Chris.
All this for a child who isn't even here.
What
Well,
the
I mean,
hell
I've been led to believe she was here, but okay.
Ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come into my house!
Ow.
You lay your filthy man hands on my
Well, I mean, they attacked me first.
daughters,
Ow.
and now you even try to steal my
But you leave it out in the
property.
open. It's for the taking.
Dare
Yeah, wait, didn't she kidnap you?
rest while you
Heisenberg
can,
did.
because
Yeah,
I
so...
hunt you, and I will
It's not like you came in there
break
willingly.
you.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of the many, many plot holes of Resident Evil
ahead,
Village that
do your
makes
worst.
me both love and fucking hate this game. But anyway, Chris went to the Stanley Hotel,
Yeah.
which, for those who may not know, was the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining.
Yeah, and it is fucking awesome. It's so cool. Like, it, I didn't know this, like, I knew that it, you know, he based The Shining on that hotel, but, so that hotel was slowly going out of business, like, when he
I didn't
stayed
know that
there.
either.
And because of his book, like the fame of his book brought enough attention to the hotel that it saved the hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, like it would have gone under if he hadn't have written that book.
Which
And,
which room did he stay in?
217.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, in the book it's 237.
Yeah.
So originally he was going to put room 217. And then the owners at the time,
My hand.
Like I'd let you get away.
How'd you get down here so fast?
You'll be sliced to ribbons
with them big old baps of hers.
Yeah.
before you ever see.
Well, you know, they drive her momentum forward.
Yeah.
That's how boobs work, right? I've been
You
led to
will
They make me aerodynamic when I fight.
You can sway to the left and right, and they will bring you thusly.
Don't waste my time.
Oh,
Um,
jeez. Oh, God, I may
Oh,
have fucked up.
you're wasting her time. You're wasting her time.
I may have fucked up. God damn it.
Apologize.
Hang on. Hold that thought, Chris. Hold that thought.
Oh,
Because I don't want your
I
story to be
w-
interrupted. I may have fucked up. Shit. Yep. I fucked up. Yep. God damn it. Fuck.
I love the screen when you grab your hand and it's just like severed hand.
Well, it's like in Resident Evil 7 when, like, at the very beginning when you, what's her name? Mia attacks you, and she cuts off your hand with the chainsaw. You can, like, pick it up or you can just leave it there. And it's, like, completely, like, optional for some reason, and I don't really understand why. Like the game doesn't change at all whether you pick your hand up or not.
Sliced to ribbons
It's really weird.
Huh.
before you ever see the child.
But it's my baby. Anyway.
You will
Let's see.
insult
Where was I?
Outlander.
Oh, yeah. So, he stayed in room 217, and when he wrote the book, the owners of the hotel were like, "Hey, can you change it to like a different room numbers, so like people aren't scared of like a specific room?" And so they picked
Oh.
237 because 237 doesn't exist in the hotel. And
Oh, really?
yeah. But if you go to room if you like go to room 217, it's called the Stanley King, Stephen King suite.
Yeah.
Stanley King. Jesus.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. And then there's the Overlook Suite, which is just like a. I think that's the room that they renovated to look exactly like the room in the movie.
Oh, I totally believe that.
Because the rooms look nothing like the rooms in the movie, but they completely redid this suite to look exactly like inch for inch like the movie, and you
Wow.
can take a tour of it and stuff. Which it was sold out by the time you got there, but
I was actually surprised to see how busy it was with the pictures that you sent me.
yeah, it was pretty busy. We went there to go see a concert, so there was like a bunch of people there for the show, because they have a music hall there, and they like have concerts and stuff. And but on the first night we were there, we went to the 4th floor, which is supposed to be like the most haunted floor. And we were walking around. It was like midnight or so, and I had my camera out, and we were just kind of like whispering and walking around, just taking a video. And so a few minutes into it, we walked past this like staircase, this like really steep staircase. It just kind of goes into the attic area, and it's like roped off. And I point the camera up the stairs, and I turn away, and I just go like, no. And my fiance Emily asks, "Are your spooky senses tingling?" And I was like, "Yeah, up there." And we get back to the hotel, and we get back to the room, and there's this documentary playing on loop on one of the channels, and so we're watching it. And in the documentary, there's an employee that was like, "Yeah, the 4th floor is definitely the most active, especially near the bell tower stairs and room 401." And we were like, "Oh shit, that's exactly where I got the weird feeling when I pointed the camera towards the stairs. That's crazy." And so, we a couple days later came home, and I was going through the footage I took, and I turned the volume up all the way and listened closely. And right before I say no, after looking up the stairs, it's like no joke, a deep voice just goes, "No." And then I say no in the exact same manner. And then right after that, Emily asks me, "Are your spooky senses tingling?" And I said, "Yeah, up there." Right afterwards. It's fucking nuts. I sent Joe the video, so he's seen it, and it's pretty nuts.
Should I insert it into the video here?
Oh, sure.
Okay, here's the clip. Shit. Nope. 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 Man, if only playing piano was that easy in real life.
Damn, you just got your hand cut off and you're playing?
I know. And these millennials talk about their legs hurt because they have to stand at a cash register all day. Anyway. Okay, what did I
What's
just
so funny, fucking funny, is that people are like, "Oh, millennials, these youngins," and like, millennials are almost 40.
Oh, shitty God!
Outsider.
Oh, yeah, are we No, we're millennials, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
I meant to
elder
say,
millennial.
what is it, Gen Z?
Yeah, and like Gen Z is like 20, 18,
So-
20, 21.
What would be like? What the hell? What would be like the like people in their like early teens?
I can't remember the name of it. There is a generation
Oh boy,
So you
name
finally
for it.
came to see me.
not you specifically.
Millennials are like 1982
You
to
really want to kill me?
94. I want to say.
82 to 94, you said?
I think so. Yeah.
You can't
okay.
be serious.
I'm gonna look it up.
You do that while
Damn.
I kill another one of Lady D's daughters.
Why are you
open.
doing this?
Cool.
Don't
Anyway.
want
Yeah,
Well, then you
81 to 96.
81 to 96 are millennials.
Yep.
Okay.
So anyone
the bugs.
between the age of
40.
23 to 40, 23 to 38. Oh, but that. Oh yeah, 41 to 25.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I turned 36 this year and I'm 87.
I'm 88.
I don't like thinking about the fact that I'm turning 36 this year. It makes me sad. It's bad enough that I'm turned 35 last year.
What, another birthday this year? Jesus.
I really don't. But I don't have a choice. Well, I mean, I do, but it's kind of morbid to think about. Anyway. I've been trying to figure out what this is. Like, I feel like it's like a water heater or something, but...
It's a heater.
Oh, okay. Because there's like a
They
sound coming from it.
huh.
Whoa.
They're in Sweden. They have most houses, especially like older ones, have something like that. They're not as like ornate as that, but like every living room and some bedrooms have those in the corner, and they're like wood burning stoves, and they keep your house like super warm.
Hmm.
And the area of Sweden that most of my family is from is from Varmland, which means warm land. And it's called that because they made those stoves there.
Oh, okay.
They're like, oh, it's, they got stoves, it's warm land.
Well, what else are we going to call it? Cold land? Get out of here.
That's the rest of Sweden.
What the hell is that? That's most of the country right now is cold land.
Oh, yeah. It was like 19 degrees when we were in Colorado.
Oh shit, I believe it.
Which we thought it was going to be like stupid cold, but like I just went out with a sweater and it really wasn't that bad. Like I thought it was going to be like, oh shit, we're going to have to bundle up because we're Californians.
Yep.
And then it was like, oh, this isn't so bad.
Well, I feel like me and you are, I think you a little more than me, but I think we don't get like cold as easily.
Yeah.
Like I fucking hate hot weather. Like I hate the summer with a passion, and the winter is like great for me because like I always sleep better. I'm way more comfortable. Like when it's like 30 degrees outside, I'm like, oh hell yeah. But everybody else is like wearing like 80 blankets and like 3 pairs of socks.
Yeah, I really don't like being warm at all.
Yeah. I see you. Okay.
What is it, the Wizard of Oz with the flying monkeys?
I mean, yeah. Uh-oh. Ah, shit, that was a waste of it. 360 no scope.
It's Batman. Yeah.
That would be Man-Bat. Alright. When in doubt, just run. It's actually,
They weren't even really attacking you. They were just kind of like,
yeah. I think it's actually like Because you know the big thing with the Resident Evil games is like, oh, conserve your ammo. If you don't need to fight, run. But it's always like way harder to do in like the older Resident Evil games. But in this game, it's actually like pretty easy to get away from enemies.
Yeah.
Because they'll just like stand there for a second and like growl at you or whatever, and you just like, all right, you just like run past them and they'll be like, "Wah!"
I'm like, hey, wait a second. Oh,
Hold on there,
damn.
Buster Roo. You're breaking the laws of games.
Oh,
Yeah, how do you like them apples?
pretty good apples.
I don't like apples.
I like apples, but the delicious red apples,
What the?
like the
Wait.
or
What is that man up to?
You're my daughter.
What the hell? I've never heard this.
Of course, Mother.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, god damn it. I've never heard that before. That's fucking cool.
yeah-oh.
Anyway, you like apples?
It's a pleasure to see you safe. How were things?
That's funny.
So sorry.
Anyway, your
Now,
lame story about apples, please.
You'll find your way to
Anyway, your
adventure out of
fucking
this castle.
dumbass apple story.
Do you have need of anything for the road ahead?
Like I like apples,
Thanks to your consistent patronage, I've
except for
expanded
delicious
my
red, which are like the shitty, gritty red apples. Ugh,
I don't.
hate that shit.
What? So then, what apples do you like?
Every other apple.
Oh. What is? I mean, isn't that like the standard apple?
I mean, there's like
Must be
dozens
busy.
and dozens of types of apples.
But like you said, delicious red. Like, isn't that just a standard red apple?
It's like like the common red apple that
Oh,
I
okay.
was just thinking
is
of
sold
ways
places,
to pass
and like
time.
the kind that McDonald's puts in like the little plastic packages.
Oh, okay.
They're just like gritty and weird.
Yeah,
day,
I
then.
prefer Granny Smiths personally.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I think those are like the most flavorful and like, I don't know, like there's like they're kind of like sour in a way, but like not overly to where it like tastes gross. It's just like, oh, this is kind of enjoyable.
Refreshing.
Yeah. Anyway, next time on DPS Ultra, maybe
More apples.
Yeah, more apples and maybe more Actually, I do kind of have a ghost story to tell. Next time on DPS Ultra.